That's what I'm talking about. What the hell am I yelling for? Guys, namaste. God bless. How are all of you? Merry Christmas. Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, man. Wow. I got a lot of, I've been holding this stuff for days. I've been like, I gotta tell people this stuff. And I've been waiting and because of work and do the shit show. But, but all is great. Hopefully you guys had an awesome holiday. We didn't have one. No. Mr. COVID hit my daughter's side of the family. Oh, they were all in quarantine. But when you live on an energy level of life, Christmas Day is not just another day. Don't get me wrong, it's very special. But the ritual tradition factor, it doesn't really take into account anymore because you're constantly living in that state, hence that frequency or energy of your life every day. So yes, indeed, it was the birth of the most amazing person and a tribute to that as well. But when you realize you don't need a holiday to feel good. I mean, you don't need this certain ritual or tradition because you can create this ritual or tradition every day in your life. So Victoria and I had an easy day, visited mom, and I'm still in a food coma from all the lasagna, man. But all is good. So the brother, it was great. But like I said, this stuff here, you don't hear about on the friggin' news. And it drives me knuckin' futs. I swear to God. I'm going to go right to the quote box because this is real important. This is the gift that keeps on giving. This is stuff that you guys can really, because I'm always saying, take a self-analysis of, or an inventory of your constant thoughts every day. And then you'll realize what you're bringing to you every day. And this is what I did, inadvertently, not realizing it until I said, wow, well, what did I just do here? I just took an inventory of all the shit I was thinking about, and then I realized what I was bringing about. So right to the quote box tonight, if you amplify the frequency, the structure of the matter will change. That just proves that thoughts are things. Energy creates matter, hence. But what was so astounding in this, and I saw this, they had this clinical study in Germany. 25,000 people, and this is real important, guys. 25,000 people were stuck in this chamber. I forgot, it began with an F, and I forgot the name of it. But basically what this chamber did, not all at once, it couldn't fit in their meatball, but they were brought in this study to study frequency and how it leaves the body, in essence, and how it creates things in life. And these 25,000 people were all measured in this chamber during the course of time to see what kind of energy is leaving their body. The scientists actually got a view of it. And the crazy thing is, you don't hear about this on the news. You don't hear about this in the papers, per se. This is what I mean. This is why I love sharing stuff like this. It was called the Spain study, SPANE, the scale of positive and negative energy. They were able to measure the frequencies that were leaving our bodies. Hence the emotions that we're sending out every day. And guess what the most powerful frequency leaving the body is? Love? Nope. Nope. 3 times stronger than love as I bang the microphone. Sex? No, that's an act, meatball. That's not nothing to do with that. But most importantly, this is where science and religion come together. This is what people don't get. And here I am. I do the scripture thing with you guys sometimes here in America's Mentor, and I quote things. I quote them to compare them. When I realized that scripture and science are basically the same thing, we weren't told that. We were told to be servitudes and servants in this life instead of being receptive to our feelings and growing every single day. But this Spain scale of positive and negative energy came up with the most astounding results. It said the most powerful frequency leaving the body. Drum roll. Where's the drum roll? And this is what I tell people all the time about being the best you and all will come back in you. Authenticity. Being authentic. Hence, what they say in scripture, righteous. So what they were telling us 2,000 years ago now is literally been proving on a physical level thousands of years later of what they were trying to warn us about. And Peter 3:14 told us that. He said, but even if you should suffer for righteousness, and you hence being genuine, excellent, or how should we say authentic, I'll read it again. But even if you should suffer for righteousness' sake, you will be blessed. What is Peter saying? He's saying, be yourself. No matter what's going to happen in the world, if you're being yourself, you can only attract to yourself what you want for yourself. Amplify is to make a larger or greater as an amount of importance or intensity, hence increase. Whatever you're amplifying as far as your frequency, you're going to bring to you as far as creating matter in your life, hence situations and circumstances to match that. That's why being righteous, or hence authentic, being the true self, is actually the best way to go. You know, fake is not it. You can't fake it till you make it, guys. You're being true and authentic. That's why you see, you know, rock stars that are around for 50 years, like the Stones and Kiss, because they were different. They were themselves. This is what I'm talking about. There was no effort involved. All they had to do was be themselves, did what they loved to do, and created the most amazing, iconic events in their life, hence for everybody else as well who loved their music. We are the same thing. We just got to amplify the frequency of our authenticity, of who we are. And when you realize that, this is the beauty of it. I mean, when they have clinical studies like this, it just tells you, it says, but even if you should suffer for righteousness' sake, you will be blessed. Have no fear of them, hence the world around you, nor be troubled. It's just telling you to be yourself no matter what. They even said in Romans 12, do not conform to the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. They were just telling us what the Germans figured out a few weeks ago in that clinical study. It's the same thing. You should not be scared of being yourself. Being yourself, you can only bring what you want in life. Not being yourself, you're going to live in the shitter 24/7 and not realize what's going on because you're not being righteous. You're not being authentic. Does that make sense? It's you just being the best you, no matter what. Sending it out every single day, showing the world, amplifying your frequency, because the structure of you, the matter, is going to change. It's an amazing analogy of who we are as people. And if you guys can look up that study, it was called the Spain study. It's a scale of positive and negative energy. When you realize that we are just a frequency emitting out there every single day, you admit that true self, frequency, the fact or condition of occurring, frequency on a physical level and an energy level. You do them in sequence on a constant level. You can only bring the most beautiful things to you in life. Well, will it be tough? Yes, because there's a lot of sheeple out there, man. There's a lot of people that don't want you to be yourself. There's a lot of people that want you to follow the herd. There's a lot of people that want you to follow certain things in life. There's a lot of people that are telling you to be something that you're not. All I'm saying is they got the science of factual events with 25,000 people, and they got scripture telling us 2,000 years ago the same damn thing. Guys, all I'm saying to you is you don't have to be scared anymore for being yourself. You don't have to hide behind a curtain. You don't gotta follow the herd. You lead your own herd. You are the wolf running this life, man. You are pushing forward. And I want to bring this to you guys because, you know, this is stuff that it can really just change the whole narrative of who you are. Because when you realize who you are, you realize what you're bringing. You don't gotta be fake anymore. You don't gotta conform. You don't gotta do anything you don't want to do anymore. You know, Tori and I have a rule, just to be yourself and to do what we want when we want. Indeed, you have obligations. We got to take care of things in life, work, this, that. But as far as being our true selves, you want to find your true happiness, be your true self. Authenticity, it's amazing. And I want to get the meaning for you guys and read it for you again before I read that last part, because authenticity is just conforming to an original, so as a reproduced essential feature. What is it saying? Be yourself. Be yourself in all the best you that the world can see, no matter what. No matter what, how you act, dress, be. If you're authentic, you can only attract to you the real likeness of who you are. And as I digress, I didn't want to forget this. To compare what I was talking about, if you amplify the frequency, the structure of the matter will change. You guys know what a transformer is. And we had this big storm up here in the Northeast several weeks ago, and there's transformers blowing everywhere. You guys were able to see energy actually on a physical level, the blue light, which is energy per se, electricity. Transformers basically employing the principle of mutual induction to convert variations of current. Basically, a transformer takes in all forms of energy, electricity, because if it didn't, all the houses would probably just blow up, man. It navigates where the energy should go. We are just basically transformers out there. We're power poles in this universe of life, transmitting our own energy. Why not be authentic? Why not be yourself and do it? Why not be the best you every friggin' day, no matter what meatball comes into your life or gets in your way? Turn your back on it. Just be yourself. Be that authentic self. Show love if you want love in your life. Show abundance if you want to attract abundance. Show all the things that you want to bring to you. You have to send it out through you to bring it back to you. And if you keep doing this every day with frequency, hence on a physical and, a spiritual level, you can only attract that. It's the best Christmas gift you can give yourself. Literally. It's the gift that keeps on giving, because when you're authentic, when you're your true self, what comes to you is your reflection, is the mirror that you look into every day. And you ask, I always tell people, look in the mirror every day, what do you see? Ask yourself, what do you see? Are you being yourself? True happiness comes from just being you, the best you, the way you want, and stop listening to the other meatballs telling you how to be. When you stop doing that, you start becoming the true self that you have always wanted. So many people are so stressed out and so unhappy because they're doing and are being in places and things that they don't want to do. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I actually looked at a picture on Facebook yesterday of a memory I had when I was in the 12 by 12 with my girls. It's a Christmas picture. I was like, wow, what a difference 10 years from now makes. It's never too late. It's really not. Here I am, a 46-year-old man in a motel room with my 3 young daughters taking a Christmas picture at the bottom feeder of life, trying to put a smile on my face. All I'm telling you guys, when you start being your true self, life can only give you that. If you're a fake and a phony, life will give you experiences to match that. And a lot of us are a lot better than that. We've learned from that. And the internet has taught us how to be a bunch of fakes and phonies with validations and all these things in life. Just be yourself. Amplify to make larger or greater, as in thinking, feeling, being, wanting, and just showing the world who you are every single day. The best medicine that you can give yourself is just being your true self and showing the world that every day. You don't have to conform anymore. They were warning us. This is what I mean. As I mentioned before with my family history, my dad was a deacon, and I had to sit there in church for hours, man. I would fall asleep, literally, because they didn't talk about this. They didn't talk about being your true self. All they told us was to give everything you got. Give it, tithe it, do whatever you got to do. Not realizing in these messages were scientific facts that they're just proving now. And they've been proving for a while, but you don't hear about it on the news. I found this buried way deep on Facebook about the span scale, about energy that we transmit every single day. And you would think love would be that. No, it's not. It's not. It's being your true self. Authenticity was the most powerful, attractive force that we give out every single day. Not sex, like I said before, that's an act meatball. It's you just being you. Think about it for the new year. A lot of you guys do that ritual of the New Year's Eve and the resolutions. Jesus Christ, do it tomorrow, man. You start being the best you. Watch how your world expands the way you want it. Yes, indeed, a lot of us are going through grief right now. And believe me, much love to you guys that are going through the grief in your life or going through hardships or disease, whatever it might be. You amplify good health, or you amplify all these frequencies that you want to bring back into your reality. Life can only give you that. Test it and you'll see. Test yourself. Test drive the car of yourself and you'll find out what you're driving every single day. And realize how special you are and how powerful you are. You are a transformer, my friends, of all your energy that gets channeled in every single day, and all you do is point and shoot with your thoughts. of that energy to create your reality. So guys, America's Mentor, I gotta go do Kurt's show. I think I'm late, man. Actually, I am late. Sorry, Kurt, I'm coming by. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram, at America's Mentor on YouTube, at America's Mentor on Twitter. Guys, much love for the Jackson Views. I am back. The holiday is over. I get to finally start doing what I love. I missed my microphone. But guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, the best gift you can give yourself is to be yourself. Guys, have a great night. I'll see you guys soon, man.